To start, I'm going to prime my eyes because they do get oily, so I'm going to use the CC color corrector, and actually this is one of my favorite primers. And this is also going to double as my base. Then next I'm going to take the Tarte In Bloom palette, and I'm going to take the color Smarty Pants as my transition color, actually my first transition color, and I'm just going to apply that with the Sigma E40 blending brush into my crease. And then I'm going to take another color from the palette. It's actually I'm pointing at the wrong one. It's actually the one to the right of it. And that's going to kind of be my next transition color. And I'm going to kind of take that into the crease a little bit. And again, just blend it out with my Sigma E40 blending brush. And I had to kind of go off of two palettes because I wanted purple and this one didn't have purple. So I took the Tarte Beam Matte palette. Taking this matte purple shade, I'm just going to run that in my outer crease with the Dose of Colors blending brush. I'm just going to tap it where I want it and then go in circular motions to blend that out. And then I'll take a Coastal Scents blending brush and just make sure there's no harsh edges. Then I'm going to take a Sigma E35 blending brush and I'm going to do the same thing to the inner corner. I like this brush because it's flat and yet it blends it at the same time, but it fits right into that inner corner exactly how I want it to be applied. And then next, the main reason I wanted to do this look because this gel shadow liner, I think it's called, is so pretty. It's the color Rose Gold. It's just the prettiest color ever. So I took a little bit of that on a Dose of Colors concealer brush and I just applied that to the center. And then next with a fluffy pencil brush, I just ran the purple color under my lower lash line, and I kind of did it a lot because I want that to be really dark. So then I went in with another black from the Be Matte palette and I applied that really close to my lower lash line. And then using this product for the first time, it's the Tarte, I don't even know what it's called, but on one end it has like a felt tip eyeliner liquid, and then on the other end, which I really liked, is like a pencil gel liner. Like it's like a gel liner but in pencil form, which I absolutely love. So I just applied that to my waterline. And then I used the felt tip liner and just created a wing. And I do actually like this liner. I just wish it was a little bit more matte. At the end, I did run some black shadow over the eyeliner. Then curled my eyelashes and applied mascara, and this mascara is really super black, which I love. And lastly, the lashes don't come for me, but Tarte doesn't have lashes, so this is the only product that wasn't from Tarte. For primer, it's going to be this BB tinted primer, I think it's called, and I really like this one because it also gives you more coverage and it just goes on really smooth. I'm actually almost out. I used to use this all the time. And then for foundation, I'm going to mix these two. I think it's called Found Sealer. I really like that one, but it's a little bit too light for me, so I'm going to go in with the 12-hour full coverage concealer. And I basically just dot it all over my face and then blend it out. And the brush that I'm using is a Real Techniques buffing brush, I think it's called. And I forgot to show it, but for my brows, I used the Tarte Brow Mousse, and I think it's called Rich Brown is the color I used. For my dark circles, first I'm going to color correct, and I'm using the color corrector, obviously. And I think it's in the shade Light, and I just apply that where I need it, and then I blend it out with my Sigma E40 blending brush. And then for concealer, I basically do the same thing. I'm going to use this creaseless concealer, and I'm just going to apply it and then blend it out with my Sigma E40 blending brush. And it's been a while since I've used the blending brush, and you know when you go back to something you're like, oh, why did I stop using this? That's kind of how it felt, like I missed using this brush. And when I was getting stuff ready to film this video, I completely forgot about a setting powder, but I used the one from the contour kit. I kind of mixed the two, the banana type color and the lighter color. And this brush is actually a Dose of Colors setting brush. And then to set my foundation and just add a little bit more coverage, I'm using the powder foundation. And I think I'm in the shade Light Neutral, I think. To bronze my face, I'm going to use the Park Avenue Princess bronzer, this little kit, and I also use the highlighter from this kit as well. couldn't really decide what blush I wanted, but I went ahead and used Captivating Blush. It's showing up really pink, but it's not that pink in person. And then I just highlighted my face. And then I forgot to contour my nose again, so I went ahead and did that, and I used this new Dose of Colors. I think it's just called a small contour brush, I'm not sure, but I really liked it. And then for the inner corners of the eyes, I also added a little bit of that highlighter that I used from that Park Avenue Princess kit. And then for lips, I filled my lips in completely with the, I think it's called Latergram, I think that's the one I'm using. I filled them in completely with that liner, and then I went in with the lip paint in Namaste just to lighten it up a little bit. So there you go. Every single product was Tarte, one brand, so except the lashes. So now nobody can yell at me that I didn't use all one brand.